Hello, welcome to another week with me and my 5-month-old baby. As you see from my previous video, we are feeding her solids now. She's getting some baby cereal, so therefore I need to put together this. Woo! It's her high chair. We got this off of her registry back when I was still pregnant with her, and it's been sitting over at my mother-in-law's house ever since. So it's finally time that I put this thing together. What's really cool about it is that it has like 3 modes. So it's like a back part that she straps into with a little table and some legs. And then you can take the seat off and put it on like a normal kitchen chair. And then when she gets bigger, it can be like a little toddler chair for her just to sit on. So I know it does say 6 months. But it's the only thing we have for her to sit and eat on with her cereal. Because we've been using her little bouncer and it's getting like all like messed up from her cereal because it's getting a little messy now that we're like increasing the ounces that she's getting. Yeah, and it's only a matter of time before we're going to introduce her to like purees and veggies. Yeah, so I'm going to put this together. Putting together this high chair took a hot minute because it really is the first substantial baby furniture that we have ever gotten. Mostly everything else that we have gotten for her, like her bassinet, this swing that she's sitting in right now, and other little chairs that we got her, have more of like a temporary feel. They are mostly plastic and fold up away because they're not meant to be used for years and years and years, which is really fine. They have served their purpose, which is great. So adding this high chair to our situation shows how much she's really grown, that she's officially needs this heavy duty high chair. So it's like made of wood, and it's just like, you know, of a more substantial material than all the other like baby furniture and devices that we've gotten her. Plus it matches like our furniture colors and basically the rest of the apartment like appliances, which is great for the future if we were to have like move and expand things, and we can like have this chair out and it would like match everything. And it'll just be a new staple for all of her meals in this chair as she grows into a toddler. I've been putting away and putting together so many more furniture items lately. It is just sad to see this chapter end and a new chapter begin. It also starts to remind me that I also had to recently put away all of her baby clothes that were size 3 months and smaller. She's 5 months old now, but she was just like really pushing all of those 0 to 3 month clothes. And for those onesies that were 0 to 3 months, I really tried making her wear them as much as she could while they could still close and fit her. But anything that had legs, like footy pajamas, all in one piece, were very quickly did not fit her. Like she just outgrew them really fast. She just extended her little like legs, and you can tell that her feet were pushing like the maximum of them. Like they were just like stretching, and she was just like chilling, you know. It's like, okay, this is not how they're meant to be worn. Like this cannot be comfortable. And it is getting warmer over here, so I should use this as an excuse to get her little like shorts or something cute to match with the onesies that still fit her. But yeah, I can't help but feel sad putting these clothes away. We really got a lot of clothes gifted to us that were up to 3 months at her baby shower months ago, and I just feel like I didn't take advantage of a lot of them because she was a newborn during winter, which means that she needed warmer clothes at the time, and we were gifted a lot of cute like just short onesies, which I did not like put her in that often because it was just so cold. It was just too cold to do that. And she grew out of her newborn size clothes, so like newborn that's like smaller than 0 to 3 months. She grew out of those rather quickly. Like I think within the first month she was already too big for her newborn clothes. She was just too long. She just grew like too long. But I'm not too worried about her clothes situation because both of her nanas buy plenty of clothes for her already. Like, Christian and I have barely bought her any clothes ourselves. I think I personally will get most excited about buying her 12-month Halloween looking outfits for her birthday. If you guys don't know, her birthday is literally the day before Halloween. So I'm so excited for when that time comes around and I can be like, boom, she's gonna be 12 months old. Boom, 12-month outfit. Cute little Halloween clothes. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so excited. So I think I'm just gonna, I bet by that point I'll get it all out of my system. But until then, I think I have no worries at all because yeah, her grandparents just keep on buying her more and more clothes. So I did it, I built it, and yeah, the table comes off and everything looks like this plastic bit even comes off. I think she can eat on it, and then we take it off to clean. I think that's what the whole purpose is. I haven't gone that far yet. But yeah, she's got a seat with straps, and yeah, this thing comes off. And then the stand can be its own self too because it's got some straps under here as well. So I'm really excited for her to try it out. It did have a big old warning on it, though, saying it's for babies who are at least 6 months because they have to be completely unsupported sitting, which she is supported sitting right now because she's 5 months, obviously. But she is eating, though, so I don't know if we should use it. I think we'll give it a try, and if she's like wobbling around in there too much, then we'll probably wait until she's more supported with her sitting. But yeah, she's in that weird in between. Oh no. So we've actually been introducing some formula to her. I mean, she's almost 6 months, and that was my long-term goal for breastfeeding. Not that I'm going to quit. I don't have any plans on quitting. It's just like my only complaint is that I hate pumping every 2 hours to boost my supply. It's really annoying, and I would not like to do it forever. These days where I am not painting, you know, I'm basically not working. Being a mom is my full-time thing right now. I'll do it, you know, it's my job. So I'll do it for now, but her doctor said she wanted her to gain some more weight. She's still a good healthy weight, but she would like her to, you know, be a bit heavier. So I thought that, and what I was doing before, if you don't remember, is I was breastfeeding her most of the day with her getting like a bottle in the evening, with me getting an extra pump session in the morning and the night, so that I could still sleep. I guess that wasn't working too much. Plus I was like mostly going off of her hunger cues whenever she was telling me she was hungry, which ended up stretching to like 4 hours instead of 3. But nope, now we're going to go to feeding every 3 hours, even if she's not really telling us that she's hungry, and just to see if she's gonna bulk up. So far, from what we can tell, she is gaining weight. Guess we'll see at her 6-month checkup in a few weeks. But yeah, I did get formula. Here I have Enfamil, which they ended up sending us some samples in the mail, I think because we put her registry on Amazon and Target, so we were on their list, so we ended up getting this in the mail. So far it's working fine, I guess. I don't know, she doesn't seem to like super love it or super hate it. If anything, her poops are a little different, but I have no idea if that's like the cereal and breast milk and formula all together, and her poops are now a little bit different. Oh, who's that? Who's Bailey? So yeah, we had a few samples of this and it seemed to do fine, so I went and I got some extra at the store. Speaking of the samples, and speaking of this little kitty right there, like twice, we had 2 instances within like 1 week where this cat, Bailey, got into our sample of formula. So I had the samples, they were in like a tube form. I'll like show a picture of what it looked like. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull it out on the counter so that I remember to make the formula in the morning and add it with breast milk, and that's how we'll give it to my baby. But no, so somebody in the middle of the night destroyed like 3 or 4 sample packages of formula. I was like, what the heck? You know, because we've had these samples for a bit, like ever since she was born, this like scattered thing of formula everywhere. So then a little bit later, I got this package and I poured some into plastic baggies so that when we went over to my parents' house, her and I stay over there sometimes for some help, and I put it in her diaper bag for the next morning, and then overnight it was freaking destroyed. I think I still have the evidence. The battle damage. Okay, well, oh my gosh, it's literally it's literally leaking right now. It's literally a big bag of cereal. I individually packaged cereal. Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta stop touching this. Cereal and formula, both flavors, and I wrote on the baggies like, oh, the ratios to water and to breast milk. Completely holes in the big baggie and the little baggies inside. And so yeah, it's like leaking everywhere. So I don't know what, I kept the bag thinking I was gonna fix it. Luckily, it looks like it's the cereal that's leaking everywhere. Here we have the cats investigating literally everything I was just dropping just now. Oh my goodness. So, I don't know, I'll probably have to Google it. Does anybody know anything about cats being really interested in formula? Is that a thing? Or is it because it's a plastic bag and I left it in her diaper bag, which is like more accessible to them? Is that why it's just the plastic bag? Or is it also because it's formula? They're like, ooh, this is enticing to me, kind of like catnip in a way. I have no idea, but yeah, I'll probably give another update on how the formula is going. Yeah, it doesn't seem bad, doesn't seem like anything at all. And well, that does mean in correlation, I have been able to make more milk to put in the freezer. I have my little milk freezer stash is in there, as well as all the milk that I have in our little fridge as well. So it makes me feel more confident that I have like a stash now. While meanwhile, like when her doctor said she had to gain weight, I had 0 milk in the fridge and the freezer, and I was like, okay, well, this is as much milk as I'm making right now. And even to boost my supply, that still takes time. So boom, formula. I finally was given in, you know. We had gone so far without her touching and basically an ounce of formula, other than when I had that like epidural thing right when she was born. Yeah, so I'll give an update on how this goes.
Missing someone with all your missing someone with how much you miss it, and you deserve.
I'm giving her one of those little like cooling teether things because she's almost 6 months, so she might be like actually teething pretty soon. Well, with this weird camera angle, it's like the only way I could get both her and I in the shot. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to a birthday party. It's like one of the first times I'm actually leaving the apartment and actually getting ready and everything, so that's pretty fun. One thing I wanted to chat about is that, so you know, she's gonna be 6 months pretty soon, so that should mean that her next milestone is sitting without assistance. I'm pretty sure that's her next step. I mean, she sits pretty well with assistance, you know, either like someone holding her, you know, to give her that little boost, a little back support that she needs. But yeah, a lot of times she definitely cannot hold herself up while she's sitting, which, I mean, it's fine. She's 5 months. She's not even 6 yet. We're not worried about it at all. But one funny thing about these milestones is that, you know, I think after sitting without assistance, I think her next step would be crawling, you know, on her belly, moving forward, you know, moving those arms and legs to move back and forth, up and down, side to side, the whole spiel. But it feels like she wants to do that instead of sitting, because every time I put her on tummy time, she does this thing, which I have plenty of footage of, where she is like moving her legs in a certain way that makes it seem like she is like, yeah, she's trying to crawl, like move one leg in front of the rest of her body, kind of like scooching it in a way. I think her most dominant leg seems to be her right leg, and you know, her arms are just not there yet. Like her arms, I don't think she has enough strength in her front to, you know, her arms to move herself forward. But it's so funny, it seems like that's what she wants to do. It's like, I want to move forward. You know, she's not there yet. I don't know if that's like normal to start crawling before you start sitting. I will talk to her doctor about that at her 6-month checkup, and because she'll probably ask, be like, oh, how's sitting doing, or you know, those milestones like that. So I can tell her that she's wanting to crawl, but she's not sitting without support just yet. So yeah, I wonder if that's normal. I mean, the fact that she wants to move and she's very eager to do something, I mean, that should be celebrated. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, because when I could look up, I was like, oh, you know, like I know she's supposed to be sitting around 6 months, you know, like the whole thing with like her eating and, you know, sitting without support, that whole thing around 6 months. But yeah, she shouldn't be doing any crawling until at least 7. That's what I can tell, that I was able to look up, that like, I was like, oh, well, I guess when you look up milestones, they mostly tell you, oh, don't be worried, you know, don't be worried until, like, really most babies don't hit it until this point, you know, it's like all like reassuring stuff. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny that that's what she's wanting to do.
And you did it right from the start.
And boom, my makeup is done. I basically do the same stuff all the time. And today we have a good bang day. Love that. And then because it's summer, I'm gonna say my new favorite thing, but no, I think it happens to me like every summer where I get back into gloss. And I've been using the Too Faced one to hell. Yeah. Like, look how it's like half gone, and like all the pigment from my other lipsticks is like dripping at the bottom. So I got the stronger version, and look, I'm already like have taken like a good chunk of it out already. Ooh, it's so fun.
Missing someone is as normal. Missing someone.
Bye. Yeah. Bye. So we ended up not going to that birthday party. You know, these things happen. Don't worry, guys, I'll get out of this apartment eventually and I'll go do things. It'll be fine. Oh, but some good news I was able to notice was that, you know how like in February, I think, I was complaining about postpartum hair loss. Well, I think I might be doing better. I mean, I'll splice in the same exact angle from when I was like losing a ton of hair, but I think there's like some regrowth. I mean, look at these little hairs. You know, I swear in February all of this was gone. It was like completely bald. And this is like freshly washed hair, as you can tell from how like curly my bangs are. And yeah, look at that. Look at that regrowth. I think everything's doing better. And yeah, I haven't really done anything other than take my prenatal vitamin, and that's it. Which is, I mean, I'm not pregnant, but they tell you to have your prenatal vitamin while you're breastfeeding so that you're giving good stuff to your baby. I guess it's a postnatal vitamin as well. But yeah, I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging because I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go to a birthday party. But I just want to say thank you for watching, and like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more motherhood baby content. I haven't filmed an outro in a little bit because I've just gotten really busy, and it's just really easy to like not sit down and film a little outro. But I love you guys, and thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Goodbye.